They're in the walls. So we've got ourselves chapter 2 of the Misty Island. I messed up one run before this. I put down some walls and some of the monsters got stuck on it that I didn't see on one side. And then they ended up killing my run at day 10, day 11. Being so close, it felt really bad. So I kind of forgot about walls for a bit and then ended up clearing it without walls. So let's see how I do that. So, you see me going for the basic stuff here. Harvesting, iron, don't have any of that workbench stuff early on. 500 skill points seemed to be a little bit steep to me. So I'm gathering mainly as much iron as possible. It's probably the most iron I've ever seen in the starting area. Usually there's only like one, maybe two little clumps, but I guess maybe chapter 2 they're a little bit more generous. But yeah, harvest all of those little bushes that you can. Bushes and banana trees are god tier early on. They give so many resources. That's why I don't jump past that one. I get that one. So many leaves, bananas, wood, herbs, like it's all in there. It's great. I noticed I forgot to make a weapon. Accidentally make a wooden sword. Whoops. Clicked a little bit too fast. Started getting some meat because we're already pretty low on the vitality. Is that the name of the stat? I don't know. Yellow bar. Let's call him yellow bar, okay? So immediately go for as much iron as possible and just stay fed. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah, so I'm not exactly planning no trees, but you're going into the upgrade tree of the lava stones. So you eventually want to venture out to the beach where the big monsters are. So you want to make sure you're armed properly to take care of those. You don't need the highest tier weapons to take care of those. The gold tier items are definitely more than enough. So we're not going to get too much gold either. But yeah, we're just harvesting away. Remember that you have a teleport to town scroll here. You can see it. I put it on the 1 key. You can simply just put it on a hotkey, press it, and then press yes, or the Y key, of course, on your keyboard. And then teleport instantly back, so you can stay on your harvesting trip a little bit longer. And you can go multiple times if you want to as well. If you just need a few materials, you go out, you get your materials, teleport back, and then go out again. You can easily go out twice, maybe even 3 times if you're cheeky, during the time in between, the interbellum, if you will, in between 2 raids. So I'm just eating all the small stuff. This chapter I'm definitely going to be making more bags as well to get more inventory space. You start running out very quickly, and it gets annoying when crafting because you need to make a bunch of materials, right? One little tip also is I would build your structures pretty much in the middle here. If you build walls, it's not as important, but I would build your structures pretty much in the middle underneath the ruins, just so that they don't get attacked from the side. You'll see later in this run that they do lose a little bit of HP. It's not a big deal, but I imagine the harder the waves get, the more they might actually start attacking everything, and maybe building them even a little bit lower, or yeah, being a little bit more mindful of the placement is important there. So we're building our basics. I got our bonfire. I made my bow, which means I can just destroy everything. These guys do no damage whatsoever to the thing, so even if you let them sit on there for like 10 seconds, they'll barely move that bar. Even these guys with their big swords, yeah, they're not that important. They're not that crazy. The bow has enough of range, so I don't need to think about armor. Don't need to think about walls that much. Making the stir fry here. Stir fry is really good, so that's 1 herb, 1 meat. You can also make 1 egg, 1 meat, I believe, to do the same thing, but I guess 60 energy, so, or 60 red bar. So you see all the inventory space I have. Looks like an impossible amount, but it's not even... Yeah, it fills up pretty quickly still. Going for some more base materials. And we're going to be building water this run to get into the lava stone area. And with that water, you can make banana juice, kale juice, and you can make boiled meat. These are very easy to make materials. You'll just have to wait until it rains if you put the water catcher, or you put it well, so that's kind of up to you which one you want to do more. I'm mostly going for extra iron here, and since I have the higher level harvesting tool, I'm just trying to keep fed and just getting a lot of iron. That's going to be pretty necessary later. You don't want to run out of iron, and as you get those higher leveling tools, the iron will come very quickly, so it's a good thing not to really pass by. So here I'm getting my gold, trying to get the tower, so not the towers, but trying to get the upgraded workplace, and then making the gold weapons is mainly what I'm looking for. and you never want to run out of wood or any of the other materials. So I opened up my inventory so I didn't have all that much wood. And those wooden planks, they sneak up on you. Especially if you go later and you get those glued wooden planks. They're not that hard to make, but if you're lacking the base materials, you just can't make them at all. So I usually opt to not go for the upgraded harvesting tool for the rock. I upgrade the one for rocks here, but I don't upgrade the one for trees usually in the beginning because I find there's more than enough banana trees and little brushes that you can just mass harvest and get enough resources, get more than enough resources for, plus food extra. And then I basically just wait until I get the gold stuff, which we'll be making here, right? So 2 extra gold for the gold pickaxe, 2 extra gold for the gold axe, and then 5 gold for the workbench, and at least 1 extra gold for a weapon. So you want 10 plus gold, but as you can see, I have like 20 here, so we're good on that. So you just click the materials, 5 iron rods, 3 bricks. Iron plates. I'm just making a bunch of everything here. This is not a good idea. I wouldn't do this because even though I have this much inventory space, I'm actually messing up. Now I have the water, and now you see me making all of the juices. I'm making a little bit too much here. I'm wasting quite a bit of time. This is I guess my second time in chapter 2, but I don't really have like a streamlined. I don't really follow a guide. I kind of just wing it and see where I go. And I probably make too much of some stuff. So I think I notice here I have too many resources, so I just kind of eat all the stuff I don't really need. Drop all the lower level harvesting tools, make some extra space, eat some of that stir fry. And then I think I just eat the materials here just to clean up. Now you have 6 spots again, so now I make some armor because, I mean, you either want armor or walls here. Even if you're using a bow, you can definitely use your positioning. And I'm just checking with the materials that I have available what armor I can make. Didn't put my helmet on or my armor. There we go. And then you have to drop the old stuff, of course, to make space. So these guys do a little bit more damage, but even then, they barely touched it, even though I didn't build any walls. So that's wave 6. I expected wave 6 to already be quite a bit harder than this, but I think we're good. So now I just keep going, make the stronger weapons, and now we're on the prowl with our golden tools. We're on the prowl for our lava stone. One thing you should probably do that I'm not doing, so I'm going for some extra food here as well, but one thing you should do is check the world map and kind of get familiar with how to navigate the world map. As you see, I'm not using it at all. I'm just kind of like running around. You can definitely streamline this run way more by just, looking around, because you'll see here that I hit a dead end. And I think on the next map here. And then that's, and the making a bunch of extra materials is also not smart. I guess I'm going for even more iron here. How much do I have? Oh, I have quite a lot. But yeah, now you see you can just chop through those big trees like they're nothing, right? So yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. I like to skip that tier 2, that iron axe myself. I'm just getting a bunch of extra gold and steel just to have enough, But there doesn't seem to be... Yeah, I was going for the red stone here, but you see there's no lava stone here because the map just ends on this side. So I have to go back all the way the other way. This wastes quite some time. And then I try to go here, and I think I still... Yeah, now they see fire, and if you see fire, then you're heading in the right direction, basically. But even this map does not have that much lava stone. I think I just get enough. So you want to have enough to make your stronger work table. And I would say the stronger work table and the dual bow guns, and then you're good. So I believe it's 5 for the work table, 2 for the bow guns. But we'll see that in a little bit. These guys look very dangerous, but even with the regular crossbow I have, it's pretty easy to just kite them. They kind of get stuck on everything. They have really long attack animations. So as soon as you see them starting to attack, you just walk back 1 pixel and you're just out of the attack and you just don't get hit at all. There's quite a lot of enemies here, so something is bound to hit me. But even this crossbow that doesn't seem like that amazing of a weapon on a single target, it still takes care of them very easily. So you don't need the machine gun at this point. You don't need the golden sword. You don't need, this thing does quite well. And going in with the one-handed hammer doesn't seem like that necessary of an idea either. So this is where the banana juices and the kale juice come in. That blue energy bar that you have goes down pretty quickly if you're harvesting for bloodstone. And also when you're attacking, so you might run out pretty quickly. So it's good to have some juices in there. They really regenerate a lot. So you can see that bar just keeps going, keeps filling up. And that's really a strong thing to use. So I was checking for more bloodstone here, not really finding it, settling for some iron and a banana, and then just teleporting back. Remember to put that on your quick key, because it's already 9, it's already turning night, so I've already overstayed my welcome a little bit, and again, filled up my entire inventory, so now I have to start dropping stuff. I'm trying to rush to get that workbench made so I can make that dual bow guns. So you see I made to make extra rope here, I believe. Yeah. And then I got the weapon. Well, first I got the leg spike here. And you see like, oh so much, damn, I'm done for, I'm lost. But then, you know, the dual bow gun just melts through everything. And even on the single target, of course it's sped up, so it looks a lot faster. But yeah, you can see I took damage for sure, but not even that much, right? And at this point, I'm kind of chilling because, I mean, I got my high level armor. Yeah, I've got all my juices going. This is where you could take the next few days to make stuff for achievements if you want to, because or build walls, you know. I'm deciding to look for a weapon that helps more in single target damage here, and I end up with the pistol. Yeah, because I thought if it hits fewer monsters and a higher base attack, it should do more damage to single targets, right? So that was my logic there. I think I'm short a little bit of rock here to craft everything, because you need to make an alchemy pot here to get your gunpowder going. I still have my old bow on the left, I see. I could have dropped that a long time ago. That's the other thing. Make sure you drop like the old stuff that you don't need. Yeah, so for the alchemy pot, I do need a bucket, which if you double click the bucket in alchemy pot, it somehow doesn't take you to where the bucket has to be made, so you have to go to manufacture yourself. And then once I have the bucket, you don't click it like I'm doing here. You just press NPC chat near the waterfall and it should fill up. But over here, my inventory is full, so it's not registering. It says the bag is full like 600 times on top of the screen, but I'm just so focused I can't see it, you know. So I just eat something, boom, there it fills up. Go back to the crafting table. By the way, I would always put the crafting table in the middle. That just makes more sense. And then just fan out from the side, so you don't always have to walk to one side to craft things. So you're crafting gunpowder, craft it on top of the alchemy pot, of course. And then with the 2 gunpowder, we can make the gun. And I think I'm going for a little bit of, yeah, is it rock I'm going for? Of course, when you need something, it's not there. There we go, a little bit of rock, and then you can immediately teleport back, so that's pretty useful. And boom, we have our gun. So, and at this point, it's already night of 11, so I'm dropping all the spare weapons, dropping them to reset their endurance. What's the term I'm looking for? Whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So at this point, you should probably be building walls, honestly. Walls are really, really good. If you have extra lava stone walls are insanely good. I'm kind of just waiting for the wave 2 because I'm feeling pretty confident. I don't know why I'm feeling confident, because I've never gotten to that wave before. I guess just the dual bowgun just makes you feel really good. Just getting some extra meat, getting some extra leather. Make sure I'm all stocked up. And it is kind of nasty with the golden tools, how quickly they already get through trees and everything. But this is also where you can make the harvesting tools one further, so the chainsaw and the hand drill. And those things really just destroy everything that you could harvest. With the hand drill, you could... So that's probably the thing I would advise, is get the hand drill, go to the sides of the map, just absolutely demolish everything and get a ton of the lava stone, and then come back with the lava stone, make your walls, and then be ready for this invasion. Because you see that there's just way more monsters spawning here at the same time, and you actually see the HP bar go down quite quickly just from the little flyer dudes. Here I'm using the pistol, because I thought like, oh, single target, but the pistol doesn't seem great. Here I switch to dual bowgun for the double guys, and I switch back to the pistol, but it feels slow. You guys can tell me if you feel, but dual bowguns just looks faster, feels faster. So I could have skipped the gun completely. I would advise that. Skip the gun, go for just the dual bowgun, go for the advanced level drilling stuff, go for more lava stone, and then just build the walls. That'll be much safer. So that's what I would advise. But then you're done. Chapter 2, no walls. They were not in the walls. There weren't even any walls to begin with. And you get your beautiful rewards, which is some potions, some flames. Yeah, there you go. Good luck.